Hey everybody, I'm Steph.
I'm Michael
Today we're checking out Vampire Village.
from Studio H. Yeah. In this game, we are trying to stay away from the werewolves and vampires and witches and demons.
Oh my.
Oh my. So this game plays 1 to 5 players and has a box play time of 25 minutes. So thanks to Hachette for giving us this copy of Vampire Village, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So let's go ahead and get right to it. Well, I'll teach you all the rules. All right, so we have the creature cards. We have the round 1 creature cards and the round 2 creature cards. We also have our starting villages, which we already have in front of us. Each of us has one at random. We have our round 1 village cards and our round 2 village cards. We're going to start off with 6 round 1 village cards. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to create our village, and the next thing we're going to do is take the creature cards and put them around our villages. So let's take a look at the order where that these are going to attack. Let's see. We're going to have the demon going first, followed by what's next? Werewolves and witches and vampires in that order. So, these are attack order tiles. Just shuffle them up. You'll notice that the backs of these are slightly different. The demon always goes first. So that's the demon will always be put in the first position, and then the werewolf, witch, and vampires will go behind.
Well, doesn't it go like this? It fits perfectly.
I mean, if you want to do it like that, we can do it like that. And then it's going to go this way instead of the other way.
Yeah.
Still.
I think that's good.
So what we're going to do, you're going to take your starting village. That thing's autofocusing a lot for some reason. Do you see it?
I'll try. I'll change it. You keep going.
So turn over your starting village. Put 2 villager tokens on it. All of these villager tokens are the same. They have a 1 marker on the back that's just used to keep track of creature strength, and then a villager on the other side. All villagers are pretty much the same. There's also 3 villager and 3 damage, 3 strength markers as well. So what you're going to do is you're going to draft one of these cards, and then is that not blurry to you? Anyway, it's just me. We're going to take one of these. We are going to place it face up adjacent to our village, to our existing village, and then pass the rest to the other player. Notice that when you're playing with more than 2 players, you're going to pass clockwise in round 1 and counterclockwise in round 2. So after we have drafted all 6 of these cards, you will have a village that might, let's see if there's an example in here, might look a little something like this. So notice that our village has a red shield on the right, always, a blue shield on the top, and a green shield on the left. What this means is that this side of the village is going to be attacked by the red creatures, which are the vampires. The top side of the village is going to be attacked by werewolves, and the left side of the village will be attacked by witches. So you want to try to make a large green shield value pointing this way, a large blue shield value pointing this way, and a large red shield value pointing this way. So anytime that you turn up a card and it says, you'll notice that this one is good against vampires. You'll notice it will say you're going to get so many villagers based on, in this case, the number of blue towers you have in your town. This card itself has a red tower on it. So if I were to draft this and put it in my village, probably put it down here like this, I would get no villagers because I have a yellow building and a red building, but no blue buildings. So maybe this is not going to help me out much at all. If you do get villagers, they will go directly on that village tile. It might be that you draft something like this, and this is a hero tile, not a village tile. What you will do with this is you will do this the same way as you do the village cards. You're going to place this in your village some direction, and then you'll get to move adjacent villagers up to 5 spaces because this hero says 5 movement. So if I were to place it here, then I could move villagers like this 1, 2, and there's no more adjacent villagers to move anymore, so I could not move them any farther. So that's what happens with heroes. For some reason, I have one fewer card than I should have. So after we have finished constructing our village, we are going to have 2 creature rounds. What we're going to do is we're going to take 3 cards for each player. We will look at them, and you will keep one of them for you. You'll give one of them to your left neighbor and one of them to your right neighbor. In a 2-player game, the player that is your opponent is both your left and right players, so the other player is going to get both of them. So we will reveal the creature cards, and there will be some types of creatures on them. They could be any of these 4 types. If you get a demon card, that's going to go down below your village, and remember, it's going to happen first because the demons always attack first. If you see a witch card, it's just going to have some number on it, but it might be something that looks like this. 1 strength point per witch that is to your right. That is that your opponent to your right has. So if Steph had 4 witches, this one witch would have a 4 strength, considerably more than this witch with 2 strength. You might find vampires. The vampires always just have a static number. It's not going to change any based on the number of vampires. Finally, the werewolves. There are 2 types of werewolves, black werewolves and gray werewolves. Each of them is going to be 1 strength point per black werewolf or 1 per gray werewolf. So these 2 by themselves would be 1 strength point each. But if I had something like this, the black would be 1 and these would be 2 points each. So you would place 2 strength points on those. If you were to have a third gray wolf, then they would each be 3. And so that's going to be 9 points worth of werewolf and another point over here for the black one. 10 points worth of werewolf. That's probably going to tear your city to pieces.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, guess what? That actually happened.
That happened to me.
So you are going to place them on the appropriate parts of your city. And then you're going to do a second round of drafting. Deal 3 cards, keep 1 for yourself, 2 to your opponents, or to your single opponent.
6 cards in front of you. Ouch.
Yes. So then you're going to resolve combat. Let me just take a few random cards here and place them as if I were placing them to help myself. Your village can be no larger than 4 by 4. So let's put that. Let's see, I would have put this not where it blocks the blue. Yeah. I'd probably put this, I don't know, right there looks probably pretty good. End up with something like this. But so it looks like.
Clear, and everybody else is clear. This red doesn't count.
Well, I haven't gotten to that part of the rules yet, so.
Okay, great.
1 more. So there we go. I'm really good against blue, really good against green, not very good against red. So the first red attacker is going to do damage to this one. I have no defense. These don't count. It is this row adjacent to this side. So keep in mind, vampires are attacking last. So this is going to happen after the werewolves have attacked and after the witches have attacked. Now, let's say I had 5 points of werewolves, 2 twos and a 1. My 7 beats that. That's good. So I've defeated those monsters. Here's the catch. They stay out there. So it's good, yet it's bad.
Yeah.
So let's say I had 2, 3, 5, 6. Let's say I had 6 points of witches. I have enough, barely enough, but those witches are going to stay. Now let's say I've got some vampires out here. Let's say I got a 2 and a 3 and a 1 and a 4. That's 10 points of vampires. Steph sees my weakness, and she's going to try to take advantage of it. So
yeah,
what happens is first they're going to knock this one off, and we take away the weakest vampire. So that's gone. Now I've got 9 points against 1. So now they're going to take the next line, and then the next weakest one disappears. Now I've got 7 points versus 2 points of defense. Now one of these is going to have to die. Probably I would do some of these singles like so. Each card that gets killed, we lose the weakest vampire. Now, let's talk a little bit about heroes. If we had something like this, but I had that hero up, what's going to happen is if I choose the hero, and there is a shield that matches that color. Well, now that I say that, let me try to find one that matches the color.
I think it's all in deck 2.
No, here's one right here.
Okay.
Notice I've got a hero that has a vampire shield. If I choose to sacrifice the hero, I get to choose any of these vampire cards and take them out. So I'll definitely take the 4 in that case.
Yeah.
Now I've got 6 points to deal with. Take that out. Have to kill the lowest one. Down to 5. I take this out. I take that out. I almost have enough to cover the 3. If I'd had another hero, maybe I could have handled it. Or maybe if I had one more red shield, I would have been able to handle it. But notice that if vampires had attacked first and then werewolves, I'm a lot weaker now than I was.
It's true.
So this totally matters.
Yep.
So keep that in mind as you are figuring out where you want to put things. Also important to note, if there are any villagers on a card, they are going to be killed when that location is killed. You can even move villagers to the hero, and the hero can protect them. However, keep in mind the hero's main job is to defend, and you usually don't want to. Usually, you're going to want to sacrifice them. So, it is also important to note. Let's say that I had 3 of these gray werewolves. This is why we have these strength tokens that indicates that these are worth 3 strength apiece. Let's say we kill one of these attacking from this direction. Now you would think that this goes down to 2 and 2, but it does not. During a round, these values are going to stay as they are. So you've defeated a 3, but you've got 6 more left. And you defeat the next 3. You've still got 3 left. You don't have 1 point left. So these strength values stay until the end of the round. At the end of the round, you do indeed remove them. They will be reset up for round 2. Then for round 2, you're going to lather, rinse, and repeat. You're going to get 6 more of these village cards, but they are round 2 and they are stronger. But similarly, these round 2 monster cards are also going to be stronger. Now, it's important to note that with the demon, you can always use a hero to kill a demon, or you're going to have to take whatever this bad effect is. This looks like you will have to kill the building with the least number of villagers on it. And the least number of villagers cannot be 0. It has to be 1 or more. So, all right. Now that I have thoroughly looked through this level 1 monster deck, I will have you shuffle them. And I'm fairly sure I have taken all of my village cards away again during the explanation. So I'm going to have to create myself a new village deck. All right, here's my starting village. Get reset up again.
God.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. The solo mode is a solo scenario called the Abandoned Village. So if you enjoy solo games, there is a mode for solo as well. You're basically playing with as a 3-player setup where you have an imaginary opponent to your left and right. Well, this doesn't look that bad.
Doesn't look that good either.
Yeah.
Vampires coming at you.
I will take this one.
I need 2 villagers.
I also need 2 villagers. Oh, no, I need 1 villager. How about these? Well, these are not good, Steph. What did you do?
Please.
Taking this.
Oh.
Oops. Don't look at that.
I get 3 villagers.
Wow. You got the village people going on. Oh, I forgot to mention you're going to get 1 point for each monster that survives on the sides of your village at the end of round 2. You're also going to get 1 point per villager. Buildings get you nothing. Heroes get you nothing. So use them up. Use them up. What? What?
I'll do that. Sure. Sure.
Sure. I don't care for any of this.
Nope.
Taking this.
I get 1 villager.
I get 2 villagers. Here's your 1.
Oh, sorry, 2. 1 more.
Here's your
My bad.
1 plus.
Oh yeah.
No, Steph. I've got 1 building of each color. That's probably not a smart way to play.
Maybe. Sure.
Sure. I get 2 villagers. How many do you get?
None.
None villagers.
I took.
What'd you leave me?
Oh, this is a
Oh.
card.
Wait. How do you have 3 villagers on that? Did you move them to it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right? That's 3 movement.
3 movement, and I wanted to know if you
2,
moved it
3.
to them. But
Yes,
the answer is
I did.
yes.
I did.
Diddly did.
I'm gonna take this.
1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna take this. That gives me 2.
I get 4.
4 villagers?
Yeah.
I hope they get eaten.
I know.
And this is something.
I get no villagers for that.
I get
Thanks for that.
2 villagers. We might not have enough room here, Steph. I think you might be zoomed in a little bit tight.
No, we're all gonna die right now.
Nope.
Michael's like, I'm gonna survive.
I'm gonna survive this.
I am not. I shuffled that, by the way. So.
All right. Well, then there's your 3, and there's my 3.
Yep. Here we go.
Here we go.
To the death zone. Yikes.
Not good.
No. Thank you. Now I reveal, right?
Yep. We got one of these, and a big old 4.
Oh boy.
1,
Oh,
2,
boy.
and 3. Yeah.
So, like, what is this? Can you explain this one?
That one is you are going to have to lose the building with the least villagers, and least villagers does not equal 0. Or you lose a hero.
Okay. Give you these. Yes. Oh,
No, Steph.
yeah. I'll take that hit, I guess.
All right, so this is what happens. First, the demons go. You have to lose this building,
Yep.
or you lose your hero.
Yep, that's fine. We're gonna be sad in a second.
That's good. That's gone. Now we're going to do werewolves. I have 1. I defend. You have 5. 2, 2, and 1. So 5 on 2. 1 dies. Weakest goes. But you don't have a hero up there. All right. Now you have 4 on 1. That one goes. One of those disappears. 2 on 1. One of those goes.
Yep.
Yep.
I guess this one. I got problems in the village.
And then this one goes.
Yep.
All right, now we're doing witches. I have 1 for each witch she has. That's 2 strength points. I have 5 strength points. We're good to go. You have 2 strength points. You have 2 strength points. You're good to go. Then we do vampires. 1 on 1. You're good. 4, 3, 2. I'm screwed. So
Your time to lose some stuff.
let's lose all my stuff. There goes the 2. Then I've got 3 on that. It's not looking good. Then we have 4 on 2. I might as well do what I've got and let the vampires kill my village, because now I have no vampires, so that's good.
Yeah.
All right, now
Wasn't so bad.
yes,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
The demon goes away too?
Yeah,
Days.
the demon always goes away because the demon always does something bad.
Yeah, he's mean.
Oh, I forgot to mention, you saw that there are 2 effects on the vampire. If for some reason you don't have any heroes, you can't just say, I'm going to take this, and haha, he doesn't do any damage. That is not true. If you can do one of these effects, you must do one of those effects. If one of those effects will affect you.
Got it. All right. Go on and do
Get rid of these. One of those was my starting.
Hey, Dancing Desi. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Oh boy.
I get 3 people.
I get no people.
You can give me the 3 token if you want.
Well, I mean, it is 3. Oh, look at that boss hero.
A lot of bosses.
I mean, that's not so bad. I get 2.
2.
Is this mine?
No, I don't think so.
Look again.
No, this is it for me.
Yeah, I see.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I want to do. Oh, he's got no movement.
I get 4. How many you get?
And there, 0.
0. How about that?
Yeah. Do need more of this. Oh boy, you're gonna kill me with the wolves again, huh?
Don't know yet.
I get 1 person.
I get no people and no movement.
I like it.
And I'll like it.
Oh, do I bother?
Do you bother what?
Or do I do this? What are you gonna do? That's the problem. I don't know what you're gonna do. Do this.
I get 1. Is this mine?
I get 0.
What?
Oh, shoot. I get 3 people.
I mean, this is not great. You get 3.
Yeah.
I get 1.
Okay.
Is this where I want to put this?
Oh, yeah, that's a question.
Put it up here. That way I can always choose to get rid of this if I wanted to.
Yeah, wolves are first.
Okay, here's number 2.
All right. What?
Joy. Boy, that's not good at all. Willingly choose my own.
Oh God, I don't even think
Fate.
I want to know what that is.
One of them is kill a hero. The other one is kill a hero or take a vampire from me.
Okay.
And this is the last one.
Jeez. Oh, gosh, I do not want that. I guess you're getting these. You're gonna give me like 20,000 wolves right now. Oh no, a vampire. That's a mean vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
That's a mean vampire. All right. The first thing happens is this. I am going to take this.
I am going to kill some heroes. 2 heroes getting killed. Mean.
2 heroes died.
Yeah.
You didn't want to take a vampire from me?
So my whole village can go down? No. I'm fine. Thanks.
It's only a 4 or a 3.
No.
I mean, they will eat you. So there is that. All right, demons have gone. These werewolves are going.
Mine time.
You've got 2. You've got 2. That's done.
Yes.
I've got 4. I've got 6 going across, so I am good to go. So then we do witches. I've got 5 strength of witches. I've got 8 strength of witch defense.
So you're good.
So I am super good.
Wow.
2 on
A lot.
7, which is good. Now we're doing vampire. This is going to hurt both of us. Me, it's pretty easy. I'm taking off these 2, and that is it.
I have to kill both of these.
Because the hero takes out the last vampire, obviously.
Both of these.
So that is 5 and 1.
Unfortunately.
And that's as far as the rampage goes.
Ouch.
The final score is number of monsters plus villagers. So I'm already starting out with 7 points. So that's good.
It's monsters.
Monsters are 1, villagers are 1. That's 5. That's 5. That's 5. And that's 5 and 1. 21. 5, 10, 15, 21.
16.
16 to 21.
It is.
I got to say,
first game.
our first game,
I
you
had
got
2
destroyed.
cards left.
You had 2 village cards left.
I gotta get these people together and save them.
And you did better this time. You did much
did.
better this time. You
So
are.
It's all good because when I go to game night on Tuesday, I can crush them.
Yeah, there is a little bit of experience in this because
a little bit to know what you're doing a little bit.
I got lucky my first game. I overwhelmed Steph with werewolves.
That's true.
They ate from top to bottom, ate her everything that she had, and it was a sad village. Let's just say that.
I had 2 cards, but I still managed to get like 7 points or something because I had villagers on.
Thanks for that demon. That was good. It actually helped me because I took that witch and it made.
Yeah, but I didn't want to take one of your witches.
Well, yeah.
So I'm like, if he gives me a witch, I'm just like,
because I had a lot of witches, and that would have been a single strong witch.
Yeah, no,
because I had a lot of little ones.
Well, so the first draft was all 3 witches, but I'm like, I gave you 2, and I took one for me. I'm like,
yeah. I like the good crunchy decisions in this game.
It's fast. I mean, that was like super
and it's yeah.
So
and it really doesn't even need to be in a box this big. That said, the box divider is so you can fit, round 1 village and monster, round 2 village and monster really nicely in there, and so
no, it's fun.
It doesn't take a big footprint.
I think the more I'm playing it, the more I like it, even though I get destroyed every time.
Well,
but it's okay.
It's sort of like Galaxy Trucker in that you should expect
you're gonna get destroyed.
That you're gonna have some damage.
That's right.
And if it didn't, I don't think it would be as fun because there needs to be some devastation by the critters. Plus, let's say you do really well round 1. Great. But those monsters stay.
They stay.
And that makes round 2
that much harder. Yeah, that much harder.
So, I mean, it's like in the do you have some acceptable losses in the first round
to get rid of those cards?
Exactly. Especially
to get rid of like 5 or like the higher valued monsters.
Right, especially if you've got 4 strong werewolves with 16 points of damage coming in.
That's bad.
Just go ahead and take 4 cards and get rid of every one of them.
Yeah, for sure.
So I like the crunchy decisions in this. It's
super
solid. Much more solid than I initially expected, especially with something like this. I didn't expect there to be a good game inside. I mean, I'm not a fan of the art.
So it didn't really pull me in. The Studio H pulled me in because they always have solid games. They play test and they do really good games out there. So if you know them or you don't know them, maybe you check out their games because you're gonna get a solid game.
Yeah, right. I agree.
So I was looking forward to trying it only for the fact that it's Studio H because I didn't even know it was drafting. So I was very pleasantly surprised That is a different sort of
Yeah,
drafting.
and you get the I know you like tile placement
I do.
games,
Yeah.
and the villages are just basically like tiles.
Yeah, for sure.
So
There's good choices here.
yeah,
It's definitely worth checking out.
and I enjoy giving things to left and right neighbors.
I like that too.
That's it's sort of like a, I'll take one good thing from me, but I don't know what you're giving me back,
Yeah, exactly.
and that's always fun.
For
So
sure.
be sure to check out Vampire Village from
Yes.
Studio H. And if you enjoyed this teach and playthrough and you want more just like it, go to YouTube and search for Board Gamer Steph, and you'll find our amazing playthroughs and teaches of over 1,300 board games.
Tons of videos.
Or you can join us on twitch.tv/BoardGamerSteph every Wednesday and Sunday night at 5 p.m. Central, where we stream 3 games or more every single stream. So come join us on Twitch, where we play all the games.
For those on Twitch, we'll be right back.